Tushar from Gizmothon.com, and here we have the OnePlus X. This is the third device from OnePlus. The OnePlus One and the 2 have been very successful so far in the Indian market. OnePlus X is a little different from devices we see launching these days. It has a smaller screen for a change, comes with good specs, and at a budget price. The phone is priced at 17,000 and the invite system is finally gone. We have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset which is quad-core, clocked at 2.3 GHz. It's coupled with a Adreno 330 GPU. These are the same specs from the OnePlus One. I would still consider it to be decent. The SAR value of the device is 0.428 watt per kg and 0.601 watt per kg on the head and body respectively. That is way under the allowed limits. We see that it has a typical OnePlus packing with everything in white and red. First in the box, we have the OnePlus X nicely tucked in. Let's keep that aside for now. Next, we have the SIM tray ejector tool and the nice semi-transparent frosty looking back case. It's great that companies are starting to bundle back cases with their devices. Next in the box, we have the quick start guide, user guide and some other documentation which is nicely printed and has high quality paper. I don't know why companies waste so much paper. Anyway, we have the wall charger. This is a 5 volt 2 amp unit, no quick charge though. The last in the box is the micro USB cable which is excellent quality. It's a long flat cable with gold plated USB ports. It's a delight to unbox devices when companies package it so well. The display is a 5-inch Full HD AMOLED display, so you have those deep blacks and great contrast. And this is the best feature on the phone. I personally love OLED displays and getting this on a budget phone is fantastic. You also have Gorilla Glass 3 and the screen guard is already applied to it. Above the screen we have the speaker, bunch of sensors, notification LED light and the 8 megapixel front facing camera. At the bottom we have the hardware buttons. These are reprogrammable but they're not backlit. At the bottom we have the speaker grill, the microphone and the micro USB charging and data syncing port. On the right, we have the power lock unlock button, the volume rocker and the hybrid SIM card tray. So you can either put in 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and 1 micro SD card. On the top, we have the secondary microphone and the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left, we have the alert switch that lets you move to priority or no notifications or turn on all notification. This comes in very handy. The back is made of glass. It holds the 13 megapixel camera with LED flash and the OnePlus logo. The back is slippery and you will have to have a case at all times. The case provided by OnePlus is precise and has a very nice form factor to it. So you are not losing out on the looks and you're not getting rid of the nice slim footprint of the phone as well. The overall design screams premium. It just weighs 138 grams and is 6.9 millimeters in terms of thickness. The device sports a 2.5D glass that kind of blends in with the sides. This reminds me of the Sony Xperia series or the iPhone 4S. The edges have these nice ridges all around and are chamfered. So really nice job there by OnePlus in terms of the design. I would like to see this design on a bigger phone by them. I've done the initial setup of the device. You can change the button settings to either use the on-screen buttons or hardware buttons. I would prefer to use the hardware buttons considering the smaller display. You can set up gestures when the screen is off, like double tap to wake, draw V to start the torch, O to start the camera, and gestures for music controls. OnePlus X also comes with 2 inbuilt keyboards, the SwiftKey keyboard and the Google keyboard. I would choose the SwiftKey as I prefer that. Shelf is Oxygen OS's replacement for Google now. Shelf lets you see your frequent apps and contacts. You can also add widgets to it, so you can get to see your important information in the shelf, but you will not see your Google Now cards. I love the all black or dark theme in the settings panel, the app drawer and so on. It's making the best use of AMOLED display and will also provide better battery life. The phone is fast and responsive as well. You have around 11 GB of internal storage out of the box and you can put in your micro SD card if required. There are some issues with the micro SD card support in the current version. I will update the device and will let you know how that goes. The dialer, contact, message apps are all default Android, so you get a more or less pure Android experience. The notification panel on this is also stock Android. I really like the changes made by Lenovo on the K4 Note, and companies should look at adding extra toggles. In the button settings, you have the option to choose on-screen or hardware buttons. You can swap the recent tap and the back button, and you also have double tap and long press functions that you can choose for each button. In the display settings, you can enable ambient display, which is more like Android's own version of Moto's very popular active display. I enable proximity wake as well to just wave over the display and you can see time and your notifications. You have the option to move to light mode or change the accent color across the OS. I prefer the default color. Customizing your LED notification is easy and you have a variety of colors to choose from. I also tested the GPS on the device and the GPS lock was instant and accurate. The speaker can get loud, but it does distort and you can lose out on quality as you increase the volume. Hi, this is Raj from GizMathon.com and today we are here to unbox and have a quick look at the Lenovo Vibe K4 Note. Lenovo released the K3 Note last year for 10,000 rupees and it was a very successful device in the Indian market. This time around, Lenovo has gone a step further with the K4 Note. While testing the browser, the Chrome browser works really well. Loading up the desktop version of the site was not an issue. Interestingly, the double tap to zoom was not precise and didn't zoom in at the correct block of text. Pinch to zoom in and out worked fine. This is just the initial impression. I will be using the OnePlus X as my primary device, so I will update you guys in the full review. Camera UI is simple and neat. Swipe right and you get the options to change modes. The touch to focus is fast and the photos are clicked quite fast as well. Swipe left and you will see the gallery. In terms of the picture quality, it does fairly well. Daylight photos look good and the color reproduction is fairly accurate. I will test the low light photos in my full review. The UI for the manual settings looks really nice. It has the nice rotating wheel that you can use to change settings. My first impression, I love the device. It's got what I look for in a phone. It's got high-end specs, feels and looks premium, has AMOLED display, a decent camera and is priced at 17,000 rupees. OnePlus has cut corners to bring price down, like not including NFC, no quick charge or wireless charge, but I guess I can live with it just for the fact that the overall experience of the device is so good. Do wait for the full review. My opinion of the device can change. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel to keep yourself updated with the tech world. I'm including the affiliate link to the phone in the description below. Please do by using that to support the channel. Thank you.